last episode in a 3-game set against the Softbank Hawks, the team right above us for second place in the Pacific League. We ended up losing 2 out of 3. We currently sit in the 3rd spot in the playoff race, and things are just not looking that great at the present moment. We're losing to the Cebu Lions, who really aren't that great. Oh my god. Are you serious? Are we really about to choke away a playoff spot? We defeat Rakuten, who is just below us and really is out of it at this point. And now we sit a game behind the Oryx Buffaloes, who are in 2nd, and we are currently in 4th. So we have to beat them as we don't play the Hawks again for a head-to-head matchup, and kind of hope for the best as we push on in the final 7 games here in this season. We are only going to see this one, and we'll see how things play out from there on out. Last 6 games against the Buffaloes, we are 5-1, including 5 consecutive games won against them. Neftali Soto hoping to power us into the postseason, and here's the Oryx Buffaloes lineup. 2 guys with double-digit home runs, only 1 player hitting over 300, but you know, they tend to be the type of team that is going to play station to station as need be and have a couple of guys ready for some bop. We've got Nishino on the mound, 9-6 this season, 3.3 ERA in 20 starts. First batter he faces is a Nishino of his own. No relation that I'm aware of. I probably wouldn't even be able to get any clarity on that unless I knew Japanese, and I do not. First pitch in there for strike number 1, fastball. Nishino is known to be a slow starter, so first 3 innings could get a little dicey as it takes him a bit before he is fully warmed up. He gets the strikeout on Nishino looking on the slider. Next batter rips it to short. He'll have to stab it on the grass, throw him out at first. Looking like he may get right through the first inning without a single problem. Grab ball up the middle. Nishino can't grab it. And we will throw that runner out from the outfield grass to end the first inning. Again, we might need to go like 4-1 to really, solidify ourselves as a postseason team. We've got 3 individuals that have double-digit home runs, but we are facing Miyagi. I couldn't remember his first name, but he is the leader in strikeouts for this season at 193. Vero might get 200 if he should get another start. Ooh, swing and miss on the split finger fastball, inside cutter, and oh my goodness, he is just absolutely devastating with pitches that just don't seem that hard, but the change of speed can also be a problem. This game is not just about velocity. Fujioka comes to the plate, and he is going to hit one into left field. The left fielder is going to be able to make the running catch. Coolish must be some kind of drink. I've never heard of it. And this is Oka at the dish. Not a very good contact hitter. And this ball's going to get hit into right between the shortstop and the left fielder for our first hit of the ball game. As Soto comes to the plate, 3rd in the league in power, home runs to be exact. Polanco was right ahead of him, so and they hit back-to-back. Soto smokes this one deep to left field. It is just fair, and it comes up against the bottom of the wall. Runner from first actually is going to stay at 3rd, and Soto was able to get in there just in time. So with 2 away, we've got 2 runners in scoring position. Polanco, 2nd in the league, Pacific League, that is, in RBI. Franmil Reyes is killing baseball in this league. It's a damn shame he couldn't do it in the major leagues, but Polanco will fly out to straightaway center despite seemingly getting a lot of that pitch. And this is going to be a fly ball in the left of center, and it'll bounce down for a single. Not hit very high, so of course it's sometimes going to hit the grass. Nishino, 2-2 count, calling for the slider. Hit to 3rd, over to 2nd, back to 1st, and that is a 6-4-3 double play. Sorry, 5-4-3 double play. Miyagi up at the dish. He'll be facing Sato. One of our better players. Honestly, I should have moved him up in the lineup. Again, he's not too shabby. He is able to drop this one just fair, and it rolls into the corner. It's not the fastest, but he's going to get in there easily with a double. So we got an opportunity to get a run on the board. Nakamura stepping to the dish. He's okay with runners in scoring position, 25 of 100, including one long ball. Honestly, I'm just hoping he can advance the runner as he's going to hit this one to just slightly right of center. And Sato's going to tag. He is going to slide it in there just in time. So now the runner at third as Hirasawa batting much better with runners in scoring position than previous individual. But, I mean, come on, he's only at 15 plate appearances. And he is going to get a hold of one, hits it high, hits it deep to right field. It is going to land up against the wall. Second will replace home, home will replace second. We have gotten a 1-0 lead here to start the ball game. Fujiwara much better against right-handed pitching, batting almost 300 against him. Chopper up the middle, right through the legs of the pitcher and right past the second baseman. And you know what? Everybody will just move up 90 feet. There is now a double play opportunity and a runner in scoring position. And I ain't gonna lie, I was trying to just send the runner at first, and I accidentally double stole. I will do the exact same thing in MLB The Show. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Ground ball to second, and you know what? I definitely ran us out of the inning. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite us in the butt cheeks. Hopefully Nishino can get us through this third inning and get past his tendency of starting slow in ball games. Ground ball to second, the first. And that's the first out. Can he make it through three? Because I think we can get a quality start out of it. Unless he'll give it a base hit. One on first. Decently fast, pops it over short. What the hell was that? That was just very strange. I thought shortstop would have been able to get to it, and now we're in a situation where, you know what, we have to get him out. Not the best with runners in scoring position. High fastball, gonna get hit to left field. Chasing it down is Nakamura, and he's gonna make the catch on the warning track to end the inning. That definitely could have been a run had he not been able to reach out and grab it. Back on the offensive end in the third. Miyagi just pitching absolutely efficiently as he's only throwing 24 pitches. High fly ball deep to left field. It is gonna be caught on the warning track. Oh man. Launch angle 39 degrees, so a little higher than normal, and pitch kind of slips out of the pitcher's hand. Nonetheless, it'll be a ground out 6-3. Inside will be retired. Shino back on the mound. Ahead 1-0-1 as a matter of fact, and another base hit into right field. So unable to get it. Again, not the best of fielders at first. Not that many first basemen are all that great. As guy who got a hit earlier has a runner on here in the top of the fourth inning. Taking his time, looking for the splitter. Hit over shortstop's head in the shallow center for another base hit. Now the Buffaloes have 2 runners on. Dude stepping up to the plate, batting over 300 with runners in scoring position. Nishino kind of losing a little bit of oomph behind him. Fly ball deep to left center field, and it is going to bounce down. Runner from second will score. Runner from, oh no, everybody will stay put. I would have thought they would have attempted to score. Nonetheless, the ball game tied at 1 apiece. The best power hitter comes to the plate, and swing and miss at a heater. We're going to try to get, I would love to get 2, but you know what? We might really need the strikeout at this point. Ooh, dangerous place for a vertical slider, which I'm not sure exactly what pitch that's supposed to be. It's not a changeup per se. Doesn't matter, as Nishino picks up a big-time strikeout, his second of the ball game. Now we just got to get one of the guys with one of the funkiest stances in the game out with a curveball on the outside corner. He kind of sticks that leg out, which is not, it's not something I'm used to seeing. Nonetheless, we sit down. Polanco up at the dish behind 0-2. Doing good. Ooh, no, not going to swing at that pitch. There is a shift on. He could have slapped it the other way. And oh my goodness, this one is a no doubt of the center. Out of here, and we are taking a 1-run lead, his 20th of the season. We are going to need more of that. We are going to power our way into the postseason and into, hopefully, the Japan series. Of course, everybody dapping each other up, of course. Pound it. Yes, please. Kanawaka posing with him with the uppercut there. Pretty dope, I will say. Nonetheless, I would love to get some more runs. Now seems like a good time to strike. Asado hits this one into left center field for a base hit. He's with nobody out. You can definitely make a big inning out of this check swing. Smart move not to swing at that. You're not the best at contact hitters, as this one's going to get hit to left field. High and deep, and it is outstretched, caught overhead. Runner will have to retreat back to first. And a stolen base attempt, and we're going to slide in there safely. You see there was an attempted hit and run. This one ripped to right, and it is going to find a glove, unfortunately. But the runner from second is going to tag. He's going to slide in there. Safe, very risky. You don't want to be doing that too often. I don't know what I was thinking at that point in time. Nonetheless, let's try to get this run on the board. Chopper up the middle. Fujiwara, unfortunately, will ground it from second to first. One is all we will get as we jump to the top of the fifth. Fastball in there, got him looking. Fourth strikeout for Nishino. And fly ball into left field. I didn't expect that to drop, but it really wasn't hitting at a very high launch angle. Nishino pushing 65 pitches. Ground ball to the right side of second base and over the first. As through 5, continuing to maintain a 2-1 lead. Both teams have 7 hits. And it's another great power hitter for the Buffaloes. We'll slap this one into center. Hey, sometimes you got to be careful with the power hitters. They might, be swinging hard, but if they just clip it a little bit, still get a base hit. 8 hits given up thus far. 4 strikeouts for Nishino, facing both of Nishikawa's base hits have been to center field. And fastball hit high and deep to left center field. It is not going to be caught. It'll bounce and carry him up against the wall. The runner from first is hustling all the way home, and he'll be safe in there. This ball game is now tied again at 2 apiece here in the top of the 6th inning. Critical moment at this point in time is Nishino. I would love to have had him get through the 6th inning. He doesn't seem to go that long in games all that often. Ground ball up the middle. Nishino can't get it. He will fortunately have his defense to save him an out, but there's a runner at third, and it very well could be a sacrifice squeeze here. Tungo at the dish is known for his power. Swing and miss at the heater. Third pitch again in a similar spot, and it'll get him on the running fastball. 5th strikeout for Nishino. Can he get out of this tied? 5 strikeouts thus far. Here's the catcher, Mori. Looking for a slider on the outside corner. And he ends up smacking him in the side of the thigh. He's a catcher, so he definitely needs his legs. And, you know what? This was not intentional. And the Oryx Buffaloes manager is going to make a defensive change, or at least get somebody to run. As honestly, I don't know who that is. Keep it being with y'all. We now have a reliever coming in. Hopefully, he can get out of this without giving up another run. First pitch, and runner going to second. The throw, it is not in time, and the runner from third also steals. That is a double steal, one that I screwed up earlier. I think Fukuda actually had an accomplishment at this point. I'm not sure what it was. Or maybe they give him flowers for stealing home. And he really deserves it, as this one is going to get slapped up the middle. Are they going to have another run score? Runner from second is coming home, and without much of a throw, it is now 4-2 Buffaloes, just like that. Third run scored in the inning. And all of them will be credited to Nishino. Ground ball up the middle. Shortstop will step on the bag himself for the final out of the inning. So 3 across the board, 4-2. Still plenty of time to get some runs on the board. And we call on Soto. If not to hit a long ball, at least give us a double. And first pitch he sees, hit high and deep to left field. At the track, it is going to be caught backing up against the wall for the first out here in the 6th. Blanco, I'm very sure would have been appreciative if Soto had just gotten on or at least hit that one out. Not that the pressure's on him. You can't hit a 2-run homer with nobody else on base. And swing and miss at the first pitch, a high heater. that he'd have a very hard time connecting with. Swing and miss again. A fastball that honestly could have hit the other way. And is out in front of a pitch. Grounded to second on the shift, and Polanco will be sat down. So we'll count on some other dudes to pick up the slack. Sato looking for his third hit of the ball game. It's not going to happen at this point in time. Through 6, score remains 4-2 as we call on a reliever. 1-1, 3.14 ERA. Honestly, this is a tough spot. Runners on first and second. Ground ball to third. Tagging the runner. Going to second and over to first. I don't really know where he thought he was going to get a triple play from, but I appreciate the effort. Would have just been better off just throwing it. Though I do get trying to get the lead runner. Running fastball. Hit at the shortstop. Throw to second. Gets the first out. And, can't get the second. As they beat it out just in time. Now runners at the corners. The longer this inning continues, the less I feel confident about it. Curveball on the outside corner. He's just going to stare at it looking stupid. Umpire rings him up, and he's able to get out of danger. Looks like we're trying to discuss some defensive or help, just some kind of offensive approaches we can really use the runs. We've been getting the hits as this one's going to get hit down the line, the left, and going to be caught on the run. Would have been a big-time double to start off the 7th inning. As this ball, Hirasawa hits it up the middle, right back to the pitcher, and great glove to get the out yourself. Pitchers, listen, it is important to field your own position. I know it might not always be something you can set yourself up for, but Fujiwara hits this one deep to right center field. It is, just off the bottom of the wall. He will end up with a 2-out double as, man, we really need somebody to strike and send him across the plate. He's a great speed guy. Split finger, way on the outside corner. And, this is a weak roller. Pitcher's not even going to bother. First baseman, that looked like the World Series, the Yankees. It looked like nobody knew what the hell to do in order to get the proper defensive, awareness. Nonetheless, we got an opportunity to get a run. Ground ball is short, and nope, unlike the Dodgers, we are not that. We are not that. Right. They're going to call on Perdomo, a foreign pitcher, 1.31 ERA. They look for him to get it to the closer. This ball is going to get jammed by the hitter. Unfortunately, it's not going to go all that far as it fly out to center field. Soto coming to the dish. Definitely needing to get a swing, good swing off. I didn't think that was a strike, and he strikes as he hits this one down the left field line. Left fielder can't get to it, and it rolls all the way up against the wall. But I think he might have hit a little too hard, which is extremely ironic, given he's one of our better power hitters. Speaking of which, Polanco, swing and miss. At a pitch he honestly had no business swinging at. Should have just left it alone. Pitch closer to down the middle, ground ball. Second to short for 1. Over to first. Double play, and that is a big time out. Might be the biggest one, as 2 of the greatest offensive threats for the Marines have been sat down. In the 9th, runners at second and third, and we are going to get out of it, just barely, on a slider, as we've got 3 outs to, I don't even know if I could call it saving our season, but it's essentially saving our season. I'll call on the closer. In 29 appearances, 2-2, 10 saves, .89 ERA is exactly what you want out of a closer. And Sato ends up getting jammed and hits it into the infield as a shortstop will call off third baseman for the first out. That is not a good look. Come on, Marines. Pitcher going to grab for some dirt. It's perfectly fine, as the NPB baseballs actually have a sticky substance on it, so that, you're not dealing with the umpire all the time. MLB, just do that. Just do that. I would be perfectly fine with pitchers having the ability to have it. Just a slightly sticky substance. And this ball's going to get hit down the line, and right it is. Just foul. Man, if that had landed, he easily could have ended up with a triple. This is one of our faster hitters. He's down 0-1. And he gets another shot. Hits it deep. Right field. And, oh, my goodness. Oh, you got to be kidding me, man. This is a big time This is a big time loss. Let's just call it what it is. Despite our 10 hits, we were only able to get 2 runs. And that 6th inning was just a massive problem. And we now sit 2.5 games back with 6 remaining, so there's an outside shot that we could make the postseason. Hopefully the sim gods play in our favor. We face one of the worst teams in the league, and we freaking lose 3-0. Unfortunately, I can't see the box score because they don't show box scores for some reason in this game. It sucks, as we now are 5 games remaining in the season, and we lose to the Cebu Lions again. I think we could chalk this up and call it a season, as, yep, the Buffaloes, the Nippon Fighters, and the Hawks have all clinched playoff spots, and the Hawks are the Pacific League champion. Here are some of the league leaders in the Pacific and Central Leagues. I will admit, I stuck on the Central League a little too long, but here they are nonetheless. Moinelo actually would win the Sawamura. Maki having a damn good season. He won the batting title. Chikamoto, another dude that just, listen, a lot of these guys, when we faced them, they cooked us. Austin, he definitely had a high slugging percentage. I don't think that's what that is there. The Murakami you see on the screen here is not Munetaka Murakami by any means. It is a pitcher who had a very good season. Polanco, player of the month for the Pacific League twice, both in April and in June. Franmil Reyes killing it in August, actually would take home the MVP for the Pacific League. This is the best 9. We had one player, Fujioka. MLB actually has implemented this. It took them forever to actually put up a best 9, but here is how the playoffs played out. Hanshin and Nippon both win in 2 games. The Swallows would really just run away with their series, sweeping the Tigers, whereas the Hawks and the Nippon Fighters, they fought all the way to a Game 7 where the Hawks would advance. In the Japan series, the Swallows would take a 1-0 lead, go up again 2-0 in an 8-5 victory in Game 2. Game 3, it's looking like it's going to easily be a sweep as they go up 5-3, but no, the Hawks win Game 5 and 6, and they win Game 6. Series tied at 3-3, and your winner of the Japan series is, oh wow, the Softbank Hawks are the Japan Series champions. I wouldn't have expected a reverse sweep in the first season, but hey, it is what it is. Please subscribe to the channel. The off season is coming up. You know, we pretty much filled our stadiums at a pretty decent capacity, but we've got a decent amount of money. And is Roki Sasaki going to the MLB in this series? We shall see. Check it out.